The strongest mutant apocalypse in history. How terrifying is his strength? It not only has hundreds of powerful superpowers, it can even be used in infinite stacking. Just roll your eyes. You can turn the whole city into powder in an instant. Even in the face of the full force of Magneto and the X-Men, can't do him any harm. But such a powerful man. But it has a fatal weakness. That's every 60 years. He will enter the pyramid surrounded by the Four Horsemen. Hold the turnaround ceremony just because his body has run out of war. Then this time, he is about to achieve the immortality he has always dreamed. But just as the dream is about to be realized, but was completely hugged by a group of ordinary people. Long oppressed slaves took the opportunity to revolt. They struggled to break the safe. A boulder quickly slid down the tunnel into the chamber. The rebel army inside also immediately closed the door. But the Four Horsemen of the apocalypse are not to be tried. Just a pat of the hand, the rebels instantly turned into white bones. The others are about to fight back. It was also directly swallowed by the controlled flame. Burned to coke on the spot. Then the boulder broke the heavy wall. The pyramids began to crumble. Several knights were accidentally killed by falling rocks. Only the last guardian knight remained. Swore to the death to complete the seizure. First transfer the armor to the apocalypse, then start applying an energy shield to the owner. Even if you are dying. But he still keeps strengthening the protection. After seeing the apocalypse safe and sound, he closed his eyes without regret. In this way, all 4 knights were killed. The apocalypse is also buried deep into a deep sleep. In the blink of an eye, thousands of years have passed. This day, a group of believers in the apocalypse found the remains of the pyramids. As the mantra is chanted, a ray of sunlight shines through the hole. The pyramid's rooms are activated again. The apocalypse that had been sleeping for thousands of years. The moment you activate your superpower, the boulder on his body flew up in the air. Then a flash out of here. I kindly left the golden pyramids of happiness. However, when the apocalypse came to the streets and the world has changed, everything around him felt unfamiliar. Just then, he was attracted by a woman. I saw the woman roll her eyes. There was a gust of wind blowing around, and he took advantage of the chaos to steal the vendor's mate. It turns out that he is the storm that can control the weather. Soon a group of traders blocked him in a dead end. The weather looked at the noble mutants, being bullied by ordinary people, decided to teach these humans a lesson. I saw him wave his little hand. The 3 people behind him decided to split up on the spot. Then roll your eyes. The vendors were directly integrated into the wall. Then the storm brought the apocalypse back to this place. Apocalypse wants to know who rules the world today. But the language barrier makes it impossible to communicate. I saw the apocalypse gently touching the computer. Start learning history through satellite signals. Just a few minutes. He has all the information for thousands of years. Unexpectedly, after these ants betrayed him, ruling the world with nuclear weapons. Now it's crawling on the heads of mutants. This is undoubtedly a humiliation, so he decided to erase with his own hands everything that humanity had. Reinvent your empire. The most important thing right now is the Four Horsemen of Peace, but I didn't expect Apocalypse to be not picky at all. He had been sleeping for thousands. Seeing Storm Girl is also beautiful. I saw him touching the other party's chin with one hand. Then they rolled their eyes at the storm. Immediately, I felt a powerful energy rushing directly over. This is also one of the superpowers of the Apocalypse. It can completely simulate the limits of mutated humans' ability. Then Apocalypse found a second mutant. It is a spirit butterfly that can turn psychic power into various weapons. Apocalypse rolls his eyes again. Lindy's psychic ability increased hundreds of times in an instant. Witness the power of the Apocalypse. He quickly hugged each other's thighs. It also introduced an unrivaled angel to the Apocalypse. But unfortunately, the angel's wings were seriously injured in a battle. Can't fight anymore. The Apocalypse did not forsake his people. Roll your eyes without saying a word. Direct move, fleshy tiger fall. Mechanical flying body. Let the angel be completely reborn. The broken feathers are completely gone. In its place is a steel blade full of strength. The lethality is also greatly enhanced. And the final knife. It's a scene of control metal. Risk death.